Hello, this is Soren DLS coming to you with a brand new video. Now, in this video, I have some exciting news to share with you today, and that is a new Pokemon Go update is rolling out. So that's right, as I speak to you right now, a brand new Pokemon update is rolling out. Not everybody got it yet, but it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming, folks. And I'm actually really excited to share a few things about this update. Now, let's go ahead and get into what Pokemon Go has officially said about the update. And the first, and the most important one in my opinion, is they fixed that bug where every time you evolve or transfer or do anything with Pokemon, that it brings you back up to the top of your Pokemon list, which is big because that actually helps out when you're trying to mass evolve. So some of you who are trying to push that level 40, you can now mass evolve in peace. You can do it like really quickly on the fly, which is a good quality of life update right there. A few other things is now you can actually sort your Pokédex by the regions, which is great because, you know, with 3 generations of Pokemon now, Pokédex is getting kind of big now, so you can't just scroll and just get the Pokemon you need. It's kind of a hassle, so that's a big quality of life fix right there. Also, they've actually fixed the way that incubators are sorted out as well. I know, like, between the regular incubator, your forever incubator, and then of course the brand new super incubators, they can get a little bit mixed up as you go along, and they kind of help deliver that as well. And then also they've of course fixed the way how Pokemon scale throughout the app, and then of course, as always with every single update, they have their various performance and bug fixes throughout the game. But as you already know, Pokemon Go Hub, Silph Road, all of them, of course the data mine is now out as well, and there's a few extra things that are exciting and very interesting that I'm going to share with you today. Now, for the first bit of news from our data mine is we have a brand new cover page for our loading screen. That's right, a new loading screen has come up, and I want to take one little bit of note about this loading screen. Now, of course, the Pokemon are celebrating and they're happy, and it's 2018, but have anybody noticed that the Loudred is on top of the 1 there next to Milotic? That's right, that's actually a little bit of a hint of even more Pokemon coming out. Now, keep this in mind, not all the Gen 3 Pokemon are out. So this is kind of hinting at the fact that, the rest of them are coming out soon, very soon. Alright, now, going back to your Pokemon list icon here, there's a few changes in this as well. First up, shiny Pokemon. Now have a shiny icon next to that Pokemon, so you can tell which ones are your shinies and which ones are not much quicker now, so that's kind of nice. Also, on the Defender bonuses, or the Defender icon of your Pokemon, well, now the motivation is actually going to be shown on that Pokemon, which is kind of nice because that way you can actually just scroll through your list now. You can tell where your Pokemon's at instead of just kind of, let me just click on it real quick and try to figure it out. So that's kind of a nice quality of life fix there. Also, on top of your party list, that list where you separate some Pokemon for a battle ready party, well, it now has beta on it, which means, well, looks like they're going to be adding some more features to that. So that's actually really, really, really exciting. So definitely watch out for that as well. There's apparently a glitch that would save your very last Pokeball, and you can just keep throwing it. I've never ran into it myself, but apparently that glitch was there, and now it's fixed, so that's there now. But outside of all that, that's all for the party list stuff, and it's kind of nice to see that they're actually working on all those fine details in the games as well. And now, for the final bit of news for this update, and it's that they actually made Kyogre much easier to catch. Now, as of late, Kyogre has been probably the most hardest legendaries to catch so far, in my opinion. For a lot of people, he's just way too far away. You can't even fling your Pokeballs out there to even hit him, let alone actually hope for those 3 shakes to catch. And it's just been a bear. And in my last video, I actually posted a battle video of me having to use the AR Plus mode, which is only for iOS devices, by the way, but using the AR Plus mode to get closer to Kyogre so that way you can catch, and I would spin a little bit to get that curveball bonus in there as well. But now that's not the case anymore. a lot of people who have already got the update so far has already found out that Teraga is much closer and much easier to catch now. I haven't got the update myself to check this out. I use iOS, so I'll actually be posting a video out as soon as I can comparing the two between using AR Plus mode after the update and not using AR Plus mode to see which one's going to be the best method of catching this Koga. Alright? But that's all the news that I have for you today. Now, if you liked this video and found it really helpful, then definitely fire up a like on that video. And if you really like this video, then definitely hit that subscribe button so that way you can go ahead and keep in contact with all my other new videos as well. Also, on the link in the description below, check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for any new video postings. And sometimes I like to kind of talk and chat on those 3 lines as well. So you can definitely hit me up and definitely kind of pick my brain and to figure out what I know about the game as well. And plus, it's fun to chat. And also, my last and final bit of advice: leave a comment below. I like hearing feedback on how my channel's doing and everything. And I like talking to people. I definitely like hearing the communication behind that as well. I mean, that's the spirit of Pokemon Go in general, is being a part of the community, and I like to use my channel to kind of help along with that as well. All right, but until the next time, folks, later.